Welcome back, everybody, or welcome if you are new back in the Arca Series. We're at Bristol this week. This is the second to last week of the season, so hopefully we can have a good one. We're like 31 rating away from 4K, so I'm hoping I can have a good race here. We are the number 12 car, so if we finish top 10, we have a shot at it for sure. Hopefully we can finish like closer in the top 10. We got Gavin out here in the 15, Noah's out here in the 19, so should be a interesting race. Hopefully we can qualify well because Bristol's a tough track. I'm usually not super fast here, but 70 laps, I'm hoping I could save some tire because the tires do seem to get wore out pretty quick here. So I'm going to try to run the bottom a lot in the beginning of this race, and hopefully it pays off for us. If not, it is what it is. Bristol's a tough track. I'm hoping we can just avoid the wrecks in general. So we'll see how we can do in qualifying. All right, let's see what we could do here. The fast guys are down in the 14.7s to low 14.8s, which is flying. The track does have a little bit of cloud coverage right now, which could help sometimes also, so we'll see if we can try to hit a good lap. I'm just going to try to run like mid both corners for the most part, try to carry as much speed as we can here. You're like on the chips so much, it's crazy. Kind of diamond that a little bit. I think I went in a little bit too deep there. Better turn 3 than turn 1, I feel like. And just try not to smack the wall on the exit.
14.
Ran an 8:35. I'm happy with that. It's a pretty solid time for the most part. You're just on the chips so much, it's ridiculous. But hey, that was a solid time right there by us. I'm really happy about that. 7:30 on the second lap? Wow. That is moving. Some guys are getting in the 6s, but I am shocked by that one. I will take it, though. That's a hell of a lap. We were ripping that middle super well. And I'm very happy about that. That put us at a very good time. I think Gavin said he's going to qualify in the back, like he's not going to qualify. So he wants to try to avoid the big wreck and stuff. We qualified a lot better than I expected. I was not expecting that, but I will take that time. That is awesome. And I'm probably going to fall back right off the start because I'm going to try to get down to the bottom and try to save tires because we're not going to be driving nearly that hard in the race by any means. So I'm going to do what I can at the beginning of this race, probably fall back some, but hopefully we're far enough ahead of the big-ass wreck that might happen in this one. All right, we're getting ready to roll off here in 8th. We fell back a little bit. Pole time was a 6:44. Daniel up there ran bottom, actually, which is very shocking that he ran bottom both corners. Killed everybody's time. Hey, there was just so much grip down there, apparently. He was able to really get it to stick down there and work, but I'm hoping I can get down pretty quick. I might lose some spots going down to the bottom, but it is what it is. I don't want to just send it the entire time because I think I'm going to absolutely destroy these tires. But we're starting somewhat towards the front, which is a good thing. Most people did qualify. I think Gavin's in like the second to last row on the inside, I want to say. So good luck to him back there. But he didn't qualify. But we have plenty of fuel for this. I unchecked my fuel and tear off in case we do end up in a wreck. And we need to use our fast repair real quick because it's a D-class race. You have one fast repair. You don't have any tires to change, so there's no point in going down pit road if you wanted to try to change tires when they got bad. It wouldn't pay off anyways. There's no cautions in this race either. D-class racing doesn't have any cautions. So we'll see what we can do. Hopefully we can have a nice clean race for the most part. And just run top 10-ish. I'll be happy with that. The SOF is higher than my I rating. I think the SOF is like 4,100, something like that. So pretty strong field overall. So it's going to be an interesting one. It sounds like Thomas was in first for a second and switched it back to, or down the first, switched it back to second. But here we go. Green flag.
Green flag.
The guy behind Thomas didn't get a good start, but I couldn't slow up that much. They're already getting the wall up there a little bit. Want to get behind Thomas here. They're already smacking the wall.
19.171.
Try and hold the bottom the best we can in this track. Because if people want to get by, they could send it on the outside as hard as they want. And they might kill their tires or something. That's what I'm hoping for. Guys that are going to run the outside real early. Hoping that they're going to destroy their tires. But people are driving super aggressive off the start behind us, I see. 5 cars definitely trying to make some moves, it looks like, early. Haven't heard anybody wrecking yet. No chatter on the mic about anything either. So everything seems to be pretty clean so far.
15.1
Missing the bottom a little bit right there. I think if your left sides aren't just about on this yellow line, you're going to be hurting your right front more. So I feel like that'll help you rotate around the corner a little bit easier. You just don't want to go down and clip the apron, because that will push you straight up the track or get you really loose, one or the other. 5 car back to the top behind us. He is getting a huge run.
7-4. The lead is on 15.107. Outside.
He's getting to our outside. Don't want to push him up to the wall or anything. I've seen some really bad net code in this car so far in practice. So got to be a little careful about that.
Clear, clear.
Gets down in front of us. Seems like he goes to the bottom for a few laps, then goes back to the top to get by a couple guys.
15.315.
Gets by them, pulls right back down. I had a little bit of a gap between me and Thomas though anyways. Nowhere for me to go right on the 5. I've got the 2 car right behind us. He's putting a lot of pressure right on my rear bumper. Oh, he got a good run on that exit, but I think he had to lift. And the 5 car is going back to the top. He's going to go try to pass Thomas and them. That top side's definitely very, very fast. 2 cars getting to our outside now. You go for it. Oh, he got the wall.
15.375. Still outside.
Let them go burn up their tires if they really want the spots that bad. That falls us back to 10th, but that's okay. I'm completely fine being in 10th right now.
15.5.
That 5 car is pushing really hard on that top side.
15.337.
I know I'm turning a whole lot, but at the same time, I'm hoping that I'm not killing the right front too badly. But I'm also not very good at saving tires at the same time. So, oh, that's not the 2 car that was behind. It's a 21. Okay, so 21's moving his way up through the field right now. He's pushing. It seems like I thought the 2 was right on us. 2 is a little bit further back right now. He's probably trying to save some tires, but he's actually up at the top right now. I see in the mirror. I'm losing a little bit of time to these guys. I might not be pushing it hard enough. Or I might be burning up my tires too much already. I don't know.
15.508.
Bristol's always a real tough track for me. I can usually survive it pretty decently, but I've never been super duper fast. I was super happy with that qualifying that we had because I felt like we had a really good time there, and I was really proud about that. Got people behind me just absolutely ripping the top this whole time. So they may end up getting by us here soon, and I'm hoping later in this race we'll go flying back by them and stuff.
15.542.
That's the goal at least. I was way too slow off that corner. Didn't wash it out to the wall at all.
Working outside.
Wasn't sure if he was going to try to dive it down under us, but he wants the top that bad. I'm really bad in 1 and 2 right now. Like, I'm not getting on throttle early enough. 3 and 4, I don't really have much of a problem with that. It's 1 and 2 I don't. Somebody spun out on the inside. Not 4 position, somebody that was towards the back. Now here's the 2 car that's on our outside that I thought was passing us earlier.
Clear. Outside.
It's going to drop us to 12th.
Still outside.
I'm hoping these 2 that are right in front of us we'll see later in this race and be able to fly back by them, hopefully.
15.72.
Really hoping that they're burning up their stuff, running that top side, carrying more speed into the corner, through the center of the corner and all that, and a lot of right front heat getting put in that thing.
15.635.
But so far, it seems like it's been a real clean race. Probably just a lot of wall hits are going to be in the replays at the end at the moment, besides that 20 car going around, or the 16, whatever number they were.
15.692.
Got the 13 catching us pretty quick. I don't know what line he's really been running. He might be running like a little bit hybrid of a line. I'm not sure. I just haven't paid too much attention in the mirror on him. I got on throttle way too early that corner. Kind of missing the bottom a little bit, but I'm kind of like trying to get like a little bit of a cut down. Kind of like Dover was earlier in the year. Trying to go like a little higher in and get a cut down off to get like a good exit. But Bristol's a ton of fun because you get all this like multi-lane racing and stuff like that, which is really fun to see. Is that Gavin up there on the bottom? I think it is. He either got in some sort of incident and is off the pace, or because he started in the back, he's been trying to save tire and just going too slow, potentially. I'm not sure, but I know he's trying to get a bunch of safety. Oh, they're wrecking. Don't come back up the track. Don't come back to the track. All right, we're good. That was scary. That's a spot. Free spot. Let's go. Go back down to the bottom. We just went top to avoid that wreck. I had a bad exit there. This guy's going to probably shoot under me. Nope, not quite.
15.776.
That gets us back to 11th at least. He's going to get under us there. Probably going to be able to hold him off a little bit up here, but I don't really want to push it that hard up here. But we're going to be able to clear him there. Like, if you're going to go past somebody, you better have like either significant tires to them to run the bottom past them, or you got to get by them on the outside. It does seem like these guys in front of me are kind of falling back a little bit too, which is nice to see. That's what I was hoping for with our strategy here. Gavin's kind of like found his like way up there a little bit. We're not really catching up to him anymore than it looks like, because he might have been like lifting more to try to let some of the front leaders by. Somebody coming back on track here. They almost wrecked off of turn 4. Oh, this is the 20 car that wrecked earlier. Scary spot to be. Yeah, the guy behind, oh, I got way too tight there. The guy behind me is like getting like a cut down line, it looks like. Please don't spin me.
Clear, clear, clear.
So I really don't want to be up top at all. If he wants to like go by me, he should stay top going into a corner or something. Get to my outside. He'll get by me.
Thank you.
There you go. He had the run there through that corner.
Door outside. You take care of your equipment too. We're halfway in the race.
Still
outside.
And I've barely ran the top so far, so I'm hoping these guys start to fall off the last half of this race hard. I know the 13 here has been kind of like moving his lines around a whole bunch. I've been trying to stick bottom the best that we can. Leader did a 15.7. We did a 15.8, so we're like a 10th off the leader's time right there. So if I can keep that up, we're doing pretty decent, I feel. I just need to not push through these corners too hard. 11 car behind us is starting to move, it seems. See Gavin moved up more in front of us. Seems like a lot of people have moved up and still making it work up there. I'm gonna try and run some more middle now, see if I can catch back up to these guys. I think it's gonna be really tough to pass if it's top dominant at this point. I know I've ran the bottom a lot more than these guys to save my stuff. The guy behind me is absolutely flying right now though. I hope the 6 car moves up. I thought he was gonna stay bottom.
Outside.
Oh. Sorry.
Up there high.
Sorry, 11.
0.039 outside. Still out there at the door.
Squeezed him up there. I don't know why we got a 4X though. That was
Still
dumb.
there. Clear, clear.
Like we barely tapped at it, if anything. But I got super tight right there. And now we got Noah behind us.
16.286.
Does seem like it's getting pretty top dominant with what everybody's running, which is unfortunate because I've been trying to run bottom to save tire and try to get by them on the bottom, but if everybody's just running top, it's going to be hard to pass on the bottom.
15.807.
Because you can really just run so much more speed up top just roll the corner a lot more. If you have nobody under, you can get a good cut down going. Which I don't know if that's good or bad for the tires, honestly. But we have fallen back in this race. A little bit. Fallen back 5 spots so far.
Outside.
Does feel like I have some pretty good tires up top.
Outside.
Noah's getting to our outside though.
Outside. 15.9.
I can kind of run like middle with a cut down with those guys all up top.
Still outside.
I don't want to crowd them too much and like them not go high.
Still there.
But maybe the tire saving isn't as impactful as I once hoped,
Still outside.
which is a little bit unfortunate to see. Yeah, I get so tight on the exit when somebody's on my outside. I really don't want to just come up into them on the exit. People are bouncing off the wall at Bristol. We've seen that previously. Noah's going to try to make that inside work now.
15.975.
We'll see if he can. I'm really waiting for like a bigger wreck or something to happen. Somebody get the wall on an exit and really screw some people up.
15.759. Still there. Door. 16.032.
Damn, Noah. Like I have one lane up here. That's it. I have literally one lane up here. It is tight.
Still inside.
Oh, this 6 car is a little slow right now.
2. Still inside.
Oh, we're 3 wide.
0.14.
That was kind of crazy, Noah. You made it work though.
Still inside.
I want to get by this 6 car badly.
Still inside.
The leader's only 7 seconds back. That's like half a lap just about.
Short clear.
Yeah, the top's definitely dominant right now.
Inside. Still there. Your door. Still
Dang
there.
it, too fast. We're good. Saved it off the wall. Thought I was gonna get squeezed into the wall there. It was close. Dang it, wall. 6 cars in the wall.
Still there.
I think the guy behind me either smacked the wall as well or he slammed the brakes to avoid us. I don't know.
Clear low.
But he lost a ton of time. Noah's gonna try and complete that pass.
Inside.
I do feel like the 6 car is a little slow right now. Dang it, I'm smacking the wall again. I have nowhere to go at the moment. I don't know where to go. Kind of back it down a little bit mid-corner. Noah's completing that pass right there. Huge stuff. Good stuff on Noah.
Still out there.
A 6 car, I feel like, did blow off his tires real early.
Still outside. Deleted. Did a 15.
He's running more middle right there instead of the top. Not able to get as much of a run through the corner. He goes more top there.
9.
Yeah, I just cannot get a run on the exit from the middle under somebody.
Outside.
From top down, though, like that, we can get a good run. Yeah, Noah's making it work. I think I killed my tires running the bottom, too. Like, I think I just suck at saving tires here in general. Try to really slow it down, hold the bottom. See if it has grip. Not completely. Dang it.
16.4.
Had a good center corner for sure.
Outside.
6 cars having to lift center corner because he keeps smacking the wall.
Still there.
But this is some good old short track racing here. I think we had him at the line that time. It was close, but I think we did.
8. 6.
Guy behind is bouncing off the wall. It's starting to catch us. I really want to get in front of this 6 car. Not going to be able to clear him there. Oh, he's smacking the wall on the straightaway.
16.328.
Yeah, that guy behind us is flying up on us, but we finally clear the 6. Let's go.
Inside.
See if we could hold him off, and they could start battling behind us, hopefully.
Gotta get through the traffic, girl.
Definitely think I've killed my tires, though.
16.2.
It does not want to rotate anymore.
Deleted. Did a
And now we've got a lapper in front of us. That's not great for me. Hopefully he gives us the outside. Nope, he's gonna stay up here. Cool.
16.291.
We love that. And he's up in the wall along with us.
Still there.
Luckily he lifted. I was just like following his line and carried too much speed through there. We're back to 12th though, which is right where our number is, which we could probably gain a little bit of I-rating here, but not much at all. Really want to try to hit that 4K. I was hoping we could try to finish top 10 to hopefully have that happen. I do have this 11 car right on us. We've got 8 laps to go. One guy up here, slow on the bottom. I definitely have killed my tires. Like, it is not rotating at all. Up top, I'm having to slow it down massively. He has given us the top. Thank you very much. Can kind of get a cut down going if I brake enough. Catching the guy in front of us just a little bit, I feel like, but I don't think enough to like go up and try to make a pass on the last lap or anything. I don't think we're fast enough for that. Slow one on the bottom. Hopefully it's for position. I don't know. This seems like they got going though. Yeah, I've got to like slow it down so much. The guy behind me is like checking up to try not to run into me. Guy on pit road. Don't know if that was for position or not. I hope so. That'd be awesome. But I don't think it was. Kind of trying to run like a little bit middle, go up and kind of diamond down the track. That's what I'm hoping to try to do. Like slow it down enough to where it will diamond. These two guys are battling for position in front of us. Could slow them down enough, or they could potentially wreck. Who knows? Anything could still happen.
16.192.
Trying to just stay out of the wall the most that we can. Remember, take it easy on those tires. My tires are at 50%. Oh boy. Oh, he nailed the wall behind me. He was pushing it real hard there. That 16 car is definitely a lapper. Oh, that 17 was trying to get under the 16 there. Almost caused a wreck with the other guy. I think the 7 there. It might cause a wreck with the 7. He keeps coming down on him. Guy behind me got the wall. Leader's already taken checkered flag. We don't got to worry about him. And we are gonna finish in 12th here. So hard fight. 12th there though. Everybody kept it real clean. I got a 4X with the 11 once, which I feel like we shouldn't have. That's unfortunate, but I will take a 12th place as the 12 car. It's super tough race. Good run by Noah to get up in front of us. Where did he finish? I think he finished like 9th maybe. Oh, we got up to 8th. Nice run. So that was interesting for sure.
Hey, you too. Good race.
Noah was flying on the short track here at Bristol, but everybody kept it really clean for the most part. Well, I want to see if Gavin got his 0X. Oh, he ended up with a 4X as well.
Everybody else but right front up, or is it just me?
Oh, yeah. 46 right front.
Thank you for reminding me, sir.
46 right front. It was poor. It was abysmal there. So really good race overall. Everybody kept it really clean. 68, 60. I killed my right front. Maybe running the bottom was not the play. I guess running the bottom was a bad idea. So that's unfortunate. 17 barely coming up in front of the 9. But that was a tough one. Oh, that's where they kind of got together in front of us, and this is what happened. The 20 car kind of cutting down as he's kind of coming up. He wasn't close enough to the wall for like normal side-by-side exiting the corner. He had so much room up here, and he's expecting him to be up at the wall. So that's just like a racing incident. I don't really, like, it's just kind of coming together there. But that was further in the pack. And the 14 trying to dodge it got nailed straight into him. And this is where Gavin probably got his 4X. And this is where he got some damage as well. It looks like he lost his whole front end. He's slowing up, and the 18 goes up and nails the wall in front of him, so he couldn't check up in time. The front nose is all messed up, so that's why he lost a ton of time and stuff and got his 4X. So that's unfortunate. 75. Oh, the 75 and the 6 were super tight there, but that was another thing where it was just like super tight on the exit. This was like a normal exit line, so the 6 was a little higher than normal, maybe got a little tight and stuff, and it spun the 75 right around. That's unfortunate for the 75. Did he get hit by anybody else coming back up on the track? It doesn't look like it, so I know our little incident will probably pop up. I'm interested to see when it does. He's just scraping the wall a little bit side by side with the 18, goes up and smacks it. Yeah, there's a lot of wall hits like that for the most part. So you just have to kind of get through these. Ooh, these guys are 3 wide. Lap 62, so I don't even know where our thing happened. It's not even popping up. So they were 3 wide there. No incident happened, so they all kept it real clean. But overall, pretty clean race. Only, what, 1 or 2 car spins, and it was the same exact way off of the corner and stuff. So No, nothing really too bad happened. So it was a very clean race, and that's all she wrote. And what was the battle up front? Not even close. Daniel had it by 4.8. That was crazy. But we did fall back a few spots, fell from 8th to 12th, but I absolutely roasted my right front. You can see these guys saved it a lot more. That's why Noah went right by me with no problem. So my right front was cooked. So finishing 12th as the 12, we might gain the slightest bit or lose the slightest bit. It's going to be like barely any either way. So we had a good race. Happy we stayed clean, and we had a fun one nonetheless. I just need to get faster here. I honestly thought I was going to lose a little bit. We gained 6 I rating. I'll take that. 0.01 in safety. That's a little bit, but it's something at least. I want to see if Gavin gained. He gained 22. He needed that badly because he was at like 1.54 or something like that. So he was really low. He lost a lot of I rating, unfortunately, but it started back there and then had that front end damage. Oh, it looks like he went into the pits, maybe got it fixed. He was 4 laps down. So that's unfortunate for him. He didn't get all 70 laps there. He could have gained a little bit more, but hey, we gained 6 I rating. I can't be mad about that then. I thought we were going to lose a little bit. Noah probably gets a good jump of 58 up there. Yeah, he was moving up there. He got probably a few 2Xs, I imagine, with that 6X. I think that's probably all wall hits, I would imagine. I think we should have had a 0X, and the 11 car should have had a 6. I don't know how our little touch with the wall, like him with the wall and my rear end, because I was like getting really tight and stuff. I don't know how it gave us a 4X from that together. That was unfortunate, but overall, I'll take a gain out of that. So 4,100, almost a 4,200 SOF. Pretty good SOF for a top split ARCA nowadays, at least. In the very beginning, that was pretty low, but the longer this has gotten in the season, the worse the SOFs have gotten. So that's the highest one I've seen, or I've been a part of at least, in a while. So happy about that. We qualified really well, which I was happy with. So we slowly worked our way backwards. I think the bottom wasn't the play. I think the top or the middle really saved the tires more, I guess. I don't know. I thought the bottom was going to save it more, but I think I just sucked at saving tires at Bristol. I've always sucked at saving tires at Bristol. I'm usually slower here for sure. So happy that we at least gained a little bit out of it, and hopefully you guys enjoyed the race. Pretty clean one overall, which was nice, and appreciate you guys watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.